MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending World Series champion, Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Bob Gibson will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting clunked.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitch.
Here comes the Astros. Skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Will Myers is into the ball game as well as he takes over. Rounded right. Jack McDowell is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Andrew Miller is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Tyler Thornburg is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Raleigh Fingers is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Left field, number 35.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. His first homer here in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
In now, Matt Wieters. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. This is pulled into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Travis.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Wieters over at second. Olson is over at first with one away. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Floyd.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. Popped him up. Miller shading to his right. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll have to play this out around the 362 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Hot shot to third. Gunt is there on to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting second, third baseman, Jack McDowell.
In now, Jack McDowell. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're looking up at it. Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Hit hard on the ground at first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Fouled away. Wieters gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saberhagen going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
In now, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Gone into the upper deck. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing by Floyd, and here's a grounder to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. Standing in now, Will Harris.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the box, Tyler Thornburg. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fingers comes up with it. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Salazar has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Standing in now, Matt Wieters. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 11. In now, Trevor Gott. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8, left fielder.
Into the box, Denny Salazar. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Stepping in now, Raleigh Fingers. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is popped up. Ripken is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 11-0. Into the box now, Matt Olson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Dexter Fowler. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Gonzalez is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Salazar. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. On a line, that's a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to.
And the run is in to score from third. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Into the box, Brett Saberhagen. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in now, Jack McDowell. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Grounded to first. Olsen is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrew Miller.
In now, Andrew Miller. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Turned on down the line. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And Judge is off and running. Strike taken, the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Weeder.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Now here's Wieters. High in the air and deep to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Matt Olson. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Swing and a liner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
In now, Travis Shaw. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
A shot down the first baseline. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now this one is blasted to left field and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Matt Wieters.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last inning.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. McDowell has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
In now, Dexter Fowler. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Saberhagen ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, decided. In now, Will Harris.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Salazar going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, captain, Matt.
In now, Matt Wieters. And right into the shift. Foul. The 3-1 pitch. Ripped to second base. Miller from shallow right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in now, Trevor Gott.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trevor Gott sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And it's fouled away. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And as you can see, they are... Into the box, Matt Olson. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Bullet back up the middle. Gonzalez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
In now, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Floyd at third with 2 away. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Strike taken to throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Left center, base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. In now, Brett Saberhagen.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Saberhagen retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box, Jack McDowell. Count still full, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Standing in now, Andrew Miller. Popped him up.
Andrew Miller.
And no one will get this one. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So we got him looking there. Andrew Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Will Harris. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Astros leave one, and they remain. Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He pulls this one into right. Saberhagen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in now, Tyler Thornburg. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Popped straight up. Coming on is Fowler. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trevor Gott becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's one.
Now batting.
In now, Raleigh Fingers. Count remains at 0-2. Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. The 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with one away. In now, Matt Kemp. Swing. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Velo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
The 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Matt Olson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Runner goes for third. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 37-0. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Saberhagen sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Will Harris. Judge is on his horse. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tons of runs in this one. The Yanks jump out to a 1-0 series lead.